So we did it again this year, but I gotta tell you, that drive is no fun. And everything it seems like we pick to do, we do the hardest way we can. We left at midnight, Halloween, drove straight through, showed up at the lodge, dropped our bags off, picked up our fishing rods, and to the boats we went.
Good morning from Louisiana. Captain Graham Taylor's with us today. Things are looking bright, very bright. We're gonna do some sight casting, hopping from pond to pond. He says, if the casting ain't right, get to the back of the boat. So you better bring your A game today, boys. We will see what happens.
My name is Graham Taylor. I am from a town a little north of Tampa Bay called Land Lakes. I grew up on a creek and learned to fish there. And it's brought me all the way to a place called Delacroix, Louisiana. What brings me here is, my passion for competitive fishing. Just trying to always find the dominant strand fish and hopefully weigh them in and make some money. But yeah, this is the destination if you want to test your skills against the best genetics and arguably some of the best fishermen in the world here. This is where you want to do it if you want to see where you stand.
All right, we're out here in the marsh with Captain Graham Taylor. Graham's gonna basically kind of go over what exactly we really need to do out here. And they're the eye in the sky right now, so I'm gonna let him do what he does.
All right, so we just slipped into this it's a lake pond system with some broken marsh, a little bit of back estuary to it. It's got grass in it, most importantly. It's where they live. So we're gonna comb through it and try and get visual and spot up a couple fish and hook them, get them to the boat and grade them out.
Come on. I mean, it sounds great. I'm just out here chattering it up. Got him. Stuck him. Stuck his.
Got fish? Got fish or not?
Yeah. Oh boy. Bub, start us off, Bubba. Little search bait, baby.
Search bait. Put the search bait out. Guess what? I was searching and I found him.
That boy, little chatter.
Little chatterbait. Hey, I'll take the icebreaker, boys.
That's a cute one.
Cute little bugger here with the chatterbait. Little chatterbait. I just went with the wind and threw as far as I can over the mountains, and I brought her back fast, nice and easy actually. Put that vibration out in the water and boom! I'll take that little one to start the day off with. Just the beginning. I bet you Blazer didn't know it came equipped with a full sail on top.
Right here, we should try each go to
Look at the size of that sail.
Yeah.
It's a big sail. Look how massive, look how fast it moves the boat.
There's three things that I check off my list, and anywhere that I fish, it doesn't matter. And the first thing is food. What would my target species want to be eating? And it has to be present on the flat. The other thing is mottled bottom or grass. That's environment for them to live in. Somewhere they can ambush, somewhere they can tuck out of the way. For here, it's, in Louisiana, it's grass and pocketed bottom. That's what we're gonna be focusing on. And then the third variable is basically fish themselves. I like to be seeing them, kicking them, seeing puffs. That's it, and we're gonna march on until we find those three things. Stand by.
Got him.
Oh boy, Bob. Get him.
He wanted the poppy. Graham told me take the poppy and work the ripple. It's my second cast in, and she came up and ate her. Not a bad fish. Not a bad fish. Oh, these fish love to flare up. They must know the camera's on them. Not bad. Put her back with her friends. Come on.
FlatsMafia is brought to you by Blazer Bay, Casa de Monte Cristo, Power Pole, Auto Styles, and RCI Optics.
Got to experience something different with Graham, and that was basically the hunt. You know, we went looking for fish to sight cast at these fish. We were able to, actually hunt. Graham was hunting these fish.
It's kind of like a still hunting, more of a bow hunting tactic. You wait, you're quiet, you want to be as native as possible. The terrain's the biggest thing for that. You got to find the right combination of terrain to sight fish, and it usually involves grass, which is the filter here. That, also the bait supply. When you find those two things, typically you're going to find quality redfish in them.
The ginger's on the board.
It was a grind. We had to work our butts off for it. But you know what? It's more satisfying when you're able to sight cast a fish. You can see him, and he eats 4 or 5 feet from the boat. You were able to see these fish actually being hooked, actually chasing the bait, making the wake behind the bait, and then just exploding on it.
It was cool for me. I got my first, I was able to watch a tailing redfish eat a bait that I presented to it. That was neat. I had never done that before. I think the ginger, who was my camera guy, was actually able to get it on film. So that was awesome.
Get him.
There we go.
Dig loose him. Keep hitting him, keep hitting him. He's in the grass, you gotta keep hitting him. Hit him with all you got. Hit him with all you got.
I've known Grant now for a long time. I've fished with him before, but Graham was super focused on, when he comes out here, he's a competitor when it comes to tournament fishing and stuff like that. So he was in that state of mind.
Woo, I love this sport, baby. That's my boy, Troy White.
That's on. Net, please.
Zing!
Ooh, boy.
Way to follow up, Mike.
Nice.
Weedless, like mine was dropping right edge, and when it was,
You go.
took a little searching, but we did it. It ended up working out, and that's the bottom line of this whole fishing venture is you don't cave in to what is not working for you. You improvise, and if you improvise, you're rewarded. That's what we did, and we got ourselves into situations where you could see the fish, pitch to fish. We got a lot of denials. It's really cold. The fish ultimately fought, very sluggish. Water temperatures in the 50s, but we got it done for what we were dealt, and that's what I'm most happy about. I think that the weather pattern is starting to change slightly to our advantage. It's going to drop down to single digits, hopefully by 11. We're talking 9 miles an hour, which is going to give us a little more ability to actually see through the water, because that's my pedigree. Pretty much pure sight fisherman. But we did catch a handful on poppy yesterday, so don't really discriminate any bite. We're changing up our game plan. We're going away from the inside. I'm going to the outside where my strengths are at. And I got a couple of really good fishermen with me today, so that is going to be an advantage, plus on this boat. So we're gonna see what they're all about and try and get some more documentation on why exactly we're here in the bayou.
We were taking turns being guides on the tower. One guy would get up top and spot fish while the other two did their best to try to catch them. We went that way and then that way, and if I had to swim or walk back, you'd never see me again. I have no idea where we are out here. Every turn, every corner looks exactly the same.
This looks familiar. Did you see that, Justin? Yeah, I saw that. That was wild. That was wild. I couldn't keep up with him. That's a real pumpkin right there. Graham got us on the real pumpkins.
How about that? Quick release. There we go.
That was awesome. Another beautiful ridge back. Yeah? What we'll do is we'll just slide him right over the rails of the Blazer Bay 2420 GTS. Let's try and get another one.
FlatsMafia is brought to you by West Coast Marine, Second Opinion Cooling and Heating, Olin Plumbing, and Calusa Castnets.
So y'all have heard me say this before. Somebody's got to tell the story. Gladiator. Yeah, right. They said, TW, you gonna run? I said, no, I'm gonna tell the story. And that's what I'm doing now.
I'm gonna tell you about American Gladiators. Well, we're about to do American Gladiators, FlatsMafia style. And Dad got a toy for his 40th. And we're gonna put it to the test. Basically what's happening here is, I'd have to call this a solid 30 yards, gentlemen. No, that's about 17 and a half yards. Give it 20. And you gotta go from one cabin to the other, sprinting across.
It's a P90X. I use it for just fun around the house and shooting my friends at fish camps. All right. Don't shoot me till I run.
I get to shoot Dad first. That didn't happen, because Dad came across there like he was still at second base. Gone.
And clear.
Go! I felt like I heard it go by. I don't know why I didn't cover my face.
Is it already in there or not?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I'm running. And I'm a little upset that Jeff's the shooter now. Well, it was also a weird trip for me because me and the Ginger got along really well this time. We were almost best friends. Actually, hell, I think I'm his only friend now.
Man, I really want to shoot Bub. Just let me shoot Bub. Shoot him. Please, can I shoot Bub? I just want to shoot Bub. I just want to shoot Bub.
You had to do a sprint of about maybe 10 to 11 yards. I ain't ran the 40 in a long time, and I only had to run a 10. I was lightning fast.
Oh, come on!
Let him a little bit too much.
Like he's a big red target, right?
Go! Oh!
Did I get him? I'm not gonna lie to you, that went by there like Mike Allstott. I got him. Did I get him? Yeah, you hit me, boy.
What were you holding up?
That was the smoke when I was running.
Everybody wanted to shoot Bub, and for him to only get hit one time is a testament to his athleticism, holding up decoys, branches, and things like that.
Our good friend Tony, he said, hey man, just pick something over there and aim at it. I said, all right. Bam! That's when I hit Gregory right in the ass.
Oh, he's running in flip-flops. That's bad.
Go! You shot me in the. That was a
You get one shot. I'm the biggest target here. I should have been hit 6 times. I only was hit once at the end by Gregory.
This one.
Ooh, a little burn on there.
Oh, that's a good one.
How did you even hit that spot? Right in the fanny pack. Well, I went 6 times And the last time, of course, was the best. I guess all in all, no one got really injured, and we do not recommend doing this at home with your kids and a little bit of adult supervision.
It was actually a lot of fun, but I'm still happy that I didn't participate.
We got Captain Randall Shaw Jr. with us, and had a conversation with him last night saying, guys, I want to highlight Delacroix. I want to show people that this is the redfish capital of the world. So I said, Randall, please do show us. So we're going out, some areas we haven't hit yet. He said the fish are on the oyster reefs, a lot of bait and stuff out there, so this is his hometown. This is his backyard, so he's gonna show us the way. We'll be ripping lips all day.
Bill dancing. Oh, it's a little bass.
And the bayou bass. All smorgasbord spectrum.
All right, unlike other TV shows, our camera guy on our boat's our friend. So he gets to fish every once in a while.
That's a baby redfish.
That's how you do it. The guy's got a knack of catching big fish, okay? He hooks one, realized that's a stud. I looked at the bend in the rod. He goes, somebody get this, I want to film it. I ran back there as fast as I could because last year I didn't get to see that monster. Oh, you got it offset. That is a stud. This guy's on a heater. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Jam style.
See what it is. Threw a poppy out of the back. Everybody's fishing towards the front. Oh, it's a stud. Get that net working. Buddy, that is a stud right there. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Graham, give me one of these right here.
This one means a lot because we've been grinding.
All right, I'm ready to chase this thing. A little bit of that in there. Oh, this thing's a pig right here. This thing is a pig. Oh yeah, here he comes.
Take your time, Dad. Don't hurt yourself.
This could be my biggest redfish to date. I'm gonna take my time here. When you look at this thing, bro. Look at this thing. Look at this guy. Woo! 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 Woo!
It's an absolute hammer. Nice work.
Show me them tanks, Graham. Get him, Graham! Get him, Graham!
He's in.
Get him, Graham!
He's in the clutches, boys.
Golly, look at the mouth on that thing.
Hey, heavy Chevy here, boys.
Lord.
Heavy,
Lord.
heavy Chevy, boys.
That right there is why we come to LA. Oh my goodness. Dude. Look at that thing. Well, somebody handed me a rod. Said reel this. Look at that thing. Well, this year I got to reel one in and it was as advertised. And I could barely hold this thing. I don't know how long it was. We didn't get a full measurement, but it was right around 41, 42. Biggest redfish I've ever seen and I probably ever will see. So cross that off the bucket list. Thanks, Greg.